The United Republic of Tanzania wishes to exercise its right of reply in response to the statements delivered by the representatives of Belgium, Norway, the United Kingdom, European Union, Sweden, Switzerland, Human Rights Watch and Amnesty International concerning the events related to the recent general elections in the United Republic of Tanzania. We firmly reject the selective and unsubstantiated nature of those interventions, which misleadingly described some events while omitting reference to individuals and groups who openly called for the disruption of the electoral process. Because of the serious omissions of these statements, the United Republic of Tanzania is compelled to remind partners that on 29th of October 2025, Tanzania experienced unprecedented acts of violence in some parts of the country, targeting police stations, local government offices, public transport, private homes and businesses. Even citizens exercising their right to vote were also attacked. These were not isolated incidents, but organized efforts to undermine constitutional order. Mr. Vice President, democracy requires both the protection of rights and respect for the rule of law. Acts intended to obstruct lawful elections cannot be equated with legitimate political participation. The absence of clear condemnation of such violence is not only alarming, but inconsistent with constructive dialogue. As a sovereign state, Tanzania bears the primary responsibility to preserve public order, safeguard its constitutional framework, and protect its citizens. Upholding the integrity of the electoral process is not optional. It is a constitutional duty. Measures taken to prevent violence and maintain stability must therefore be understood within the legitimate exercise of state responsibility. To reinforce transparency and accountability, Her Excellency President Samia Suluhu Hassan established, in accordance with the law, an independent commission of inquiry composed of competent persons of international repute to investigate incidents arising in the context of the elections. Contrary to some unfounded assumptions, the commissions operate independently with clear mandate to establish facts and recommend appropriate measures. We appreciate the comments of the High Commissioner for Human Rights regarding the ongoing work of the Commission. Following a brief extension, the Commission is scheduled to present its findings on the 3rd of April 2026. These findings are expected to inform subsequent reconciliation initiatives as well as the forthcoming constitutional and institutional reforms. We remain confident that Tanzania will emerge from this process stronger and more united, reaffirming that violence has no place in our political culture. We urge our partners to respect the independence of...
Thank you very much. Thank you. I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of Tanzania.
Obligations. It is a preemptive international law binding upon all the states. In a situation that fundamental principle is openly breached, the targeted country